What up, everybody? It's your boy Jhop. Yeah, I'm rocking sunglasses for this edition. Why do you ask? Because the future's so bright at ScoopDuck, I had to put these shades on. Guys, big news, okay? If you haven't been on the site or haven't been on Twitter or whatever, we got Max Torres back, okay? Some of you probably follow Max, has done some great work on his own YouTube channel, puts out a great podcast, has done some great work. Max originally got his start kind of in this industry, working with me as an intern, unpaid intern, worked his butt off, got himself a position somewhere else that was paid, much deserved. That's how you climb the ladder. That's what you do. Fortunately, Scoop Duck got back to a place where we could afford to bring Max back, and I couldn't be more excited. So, if you haven't, check it out. We're running a special on Scoop Duck right now. You can get a month for $1, so you can read all my stuff. You can read Max's stuff. Check out what he's doing, what he brings to the table. Furthermore, I've given Max access to this YouTube channel. Okay, so he's going to be bringing some of his content over. He'll be doing some live streams and some things that you can interact with. He'll be doing some of his own videos, some interviews, stuff like that. That will also be on this very same channel. So make sure you're subscribing so you can see all that latest content. Join us over here. And again, I couldn't be more excited to have Max as part of Scoop Duck, helping us out and helping give you guys a better product for the same amount of money. So who doesn't want that? Okay, glasses are staying on. Here we go. Biggest news, I think, right now today, we're not really going to get into the Dalen Austin situation anymore. I've given my piece about it. There's been no new updates of any substantial kind. We just need to wait, let the investigation continue, see what happens. That's all I'm going to say on that situation there. Jacoby Matthews, former five-star Texas A&M safety, okay, in the portal. That's not new news. We talked about him the other day. The news is, though, it looks like he's Oregon's to lose, okay? It looks like the Ducks are the team to beat. It felt like they were definitely, at worst, an early contender when he entered the portal, and now it looks like the Ducks are probably sitting in at pole position there as the team to beat. Florida State made some noise. I think some others have kind of come in there, but I think Oregon's going to be the team to beat. I believe Oregon has a spot for him. He can potentially be a multi-year player for you at Oregon. He could come in and potentially, compete for a starting spot or be just a really good player off the bench that sees a lot of snaps and keeps that rotation healthy. We don't know, but he's in the mix, and I think the Ducks are in a great spot, and that's phenomenal news because that's more than likely going to be the best safety that enters the portal and one you want if you're Oregon. Now, moving on from there, okay, as you guys have read, if you're part of Scoop Duck, there's some big visitors coming to campus this weekend, okay? And I'm going to highlight just a few of them, but there's about a dozen players coming, guys that you want to track. Here's the few that I pulled off the list, okay? Defensive back Trey McNutt, okay? One of the top safeties in the country. I think he's number 2, if I remember right. Might be number 3. I don't remember. He is a top 5 safety in the country, elite player, a guy that the Ducks want, battling Ohio State and others for. Getting him on campus is massive. Great chance for the Ducks to move up there a little bit with McNutt. Josiah Sharma, defensive lineman out of California. Not a deep defensive line group out west. Not that it really is ever. But he's probably the guy you've got to target, one of the biggest bodied guys out there. I think it feels like he has the potential to stay in the West Coast footprint, which means that you're probably battling USC and some others. So, not only do you want to get him anyways, but you want to keep him away from your competitors if you can. So kind of a double win there for Sharma. If I recall correctly, this is the first visit for Sharma to Oregon. So a chance to really get in the game there. Linebacker Gavin Nix out of Florida, a top 150 player. Don't remember his ranking right off the top of my head. I didn't write it down. Really good football player, really instinctive linebacker, very athletic, the kind of guy that you see Dan Lanning really prioritize. He really likes those athletic guys that can move in space at linebacker on the edge. And Nix definitely fits the bill there. Again, as far as I know, I believe this is his first visit to Oregon, so this is a big one. Last one I'm going to touch on, okay, almost needs no introduction. Class of 2026, the number 2 player in the country, Chris Henry Jr., wide receiver, okay? He's an Ohio State commit, but he's a class of 26. He is the son of Chris Henry, yes, that played in the NFL as a receiver. Looks absolutely like him on film. Like it's you're watching a younger carbon copy of him on film. It's amazing. He's an absolutely elite prospect. Recently switched schools out to Mater Dei in California. So, if you're Oregon, you're really hoping to kind of pounce on that a little bit and, continue that pipeline. Those are 1, 2, 3. Those are 4 guys I highlighted. There's another 8 to 10, 12 guys on the list that I didn't talk about, but it's a really good list. 7 top 100 guys, another, 4 or 5 that are in the top 250. It's a truly elite list. So get on ScoopDuck. Welcome, Max. And thank you all for tuning in and supporting us.